Wow, I actually didn't really think that I actually going to take this seriously, but I did. So what happened is that I actually picked up the most dreadful thing that I can ever do in my entire life, which is bodybuilding. You see, back in the days when I'm obese, I actually pick up the most dreadful thing in my life, which is, slimming down. And certainly 12 years later, by the time of this video, again, I'm back to doing the most dreadful thing of all time. Well, definitely I need to have that dedication, and that dedication is kicking in real hard. So since I'm into, having fit body, bodybuildings and stuff, definitely I need to take care of my diet. See, back in the days, I used to take those, instant ramens and stuff, potato chips, burgers and stuff. Those are fat and really unhealthy. And I definitely need to eat some healthy food, lowering down the calories and stuff. Overall, I just need to take care of my diet. So what I'm gonna do today is probably I'm going to cook myself instead of heading out to the fast food store.
So what we have over here is eggs. We have 3 eggs over here. We have some milk. We have, of course, salt and pepper. We have hash brown, which is, I'm not so sure whether it is healthy or not, but it is somewhat there because it's potato, it is carbs, and there's some amount of fats in there. And then we get some hot dogs, chicken hot dogs, for proteins. Not the best choice, but yep, at least better than nothing. Of course, we have a beautiful piece of a salmon fillet. So what we need to do now is to actually prep the salmon. So it is pretty straightforward. We need a little bit of salt, season it with salt and pepper. Most straightforward thing that you can ever do to a salmon fillet. And then we're gonna pan sear it with some sunflower oil, a little bit of pepper. Same goes to the other side. Season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. As for the eggs, we definitely need to put in some salt in there as well. A little bit of salt, touch of salt. Same goes with the pepper and some milk. And then we're gonna whisk it. There you go, we're gonna whisk it. These are really high amount of protein that we're dealing with right now. Yep, I think that's it. So let us move on to the cooking. So what we're gonna do now is to heat up the pan a little bit, add in some oil. After the pan was kind of heated up, let us drop in the fish fillet. Remember, always skin down. Slowly. Let the heat do the work over here. So what are we planning to do here is to get the skin nice and crispy and not to overcook the inner part, which is the red part of the fish. And what I'm trying to do here is to get it to 80% cooked, because that's typically my kind of thing, and it should taste pretty good. Nice and beautiful, perfectly seared. Next, we're gonna go in with the hash brown and some hot dogs. Make sure not to overcook the hot dogs because the pan is kind of hot. As you can see, the hot dog is starting to burn really fast. Flip the hash brown over. As you can see, it is kind of burnt right now. We need to reduce the temperature a little bit. We have some oil. We still have some oil in there, so we do not want to add more oil because those are going to be, fats. All right, we are okay. We're done with the hot dogs. There goes the plates. We do not really want to burn the hash brown, which is going to be disaster. The thing is, it is already burned at this side, which is bad. I know if any professional chef or any good cookers out there are watching me doing this, you're gonna feel cringy. So I'm not good of a cook, so if this thing is edible and it gives me the nutrient that I need, then it should be okay. As you can see, the other side is beautifully done. So what we want to do is to flip it in the other side. Make sure that to give it a thorough cook up a little bit. So we do not want to have, you know, cold hash brown. From the inside, we need a little bit of heat. Just crank up the heat just a little bit. Let's give it like 10 seconds or so, and we can actually plate this thing already. And I think we are about done. Plating the hash brown. Moving on will be the egg scramble. It's pretty much the easiest thing over here. We totally need to close, you know, the cooker over here, the induction cooker over here, in order for us to just let the heat do the work. Let the leftover heat do the work. It's looking good. It is definitely looking good for the egg at least. All right, starting to get the egg in shape. Keep on cooking. You know, it will get thicker as it reduces the water inside the milk. Getting thicker, which is good. Getting into the shape that I really want. The smell is really good. I can smell the milk, which kind of makes me kind of hungry right now. It's still kind of wet. It's not ready for serving yet. We do not want to serve a wet scrambled egg. Alright, now it's about good. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the perfect breakfast for my bodybuilding journey. Say goodbye to unhealthy breakfast. So yup, that is all today, guys. I hope that you like this video and my cooking doesn't really, you know, intimidate other people that is viewing my video. So like this video if you like it, dislike this video if you think my cooking suck. Leave a comment down below if you have any tips in terms of food. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell notification button. My hair is kind of in a mess right now. And of course, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Adios, guys.